Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Let us solve the second question of exercise 3.1 from NCERT textbook. Question is, the coach of a cricket team buys 3 bat and 6 balls for rupees 3900. Later she buys another bat and 3 more balls of the same kind for rupees 1300. Represent this situation algebraically and graphically. Okay, so as we have solved the previous numerical, here we need to identify which are the variables here. So, if you read the question carefully, you will come to know that the variables are bat and ball. Okay, so what I do is represent, I will say the bat cost is rupees X. So I will write cost of bat as rupees X, and one more variable I have is ball, so cost of ball as rupees Y. I have represented the cost of one bat as rupees X and cost of one ball as rupees Y. So according to the situation, here we have two situations. One is coach buys 3 bat and 6 ball for rupees 3900, which means the sum of rupees for 3 bats and 6 balls, it will be 3900. It can be represented algebraically as, so cost of one bat is X, so 3 bat means it is 3X plus of 6 balls, cost of one ball is Y, so 6 ball means 6Y, together it is 3900. It is 3900. So this is equation number 1. So one more condition is, she buys another bat, that is one bat, and 3 more balls of same kind for rupees 1300. She buys one more bat and 3 more balls. Okay, one ball multiplied by 3, it will be 3 more balls for rupees 1300. So this is equation 2. This is algebraical form of a representation. Now we have to represent this graphically. For that we have to, I'll take this side as x-axis, this side as negative x-axis, positive y-axis, and negative y-axis. I have taken intervals as 100, 200, 300 up to 1000 because I am getting this number as 3900 and 1300, so I have taken interval as 100, 200, 300 up to 1000. Let me represent equation 1 on graph. So for that I will just write x, y, x comma y, and I will try to get the y in terms of x, which is y equals to, this will be, when I send 3x on RHS, it will be minus 3x and divided by 6. So y equals to 3900 minus 3x divided by 6. Okay, so I have to take some value of x and I should get corresponding value of y. I will go with value of x as say 100. When I put the value of x as 100, the corresponding value of y, it will be 3900 minus 3 into 100 is 300 divided by 6. So this will be 3900 minus 300 is 3600 divided by 6, or 6 1 is 6, 6 is 36, that is 600. So when x is 100, the value of y is 600. This is 100 comma 600, 100 comma 600. Now one more point I need to get a straight line. Randomly you can take any value of x. So my main intention is I should get a straight line within this area, whatever I have set my limits, that is minus 600 on negative x-axis and positive 1000 on x-axis, positive 1000 on y-axis, and negative 400 on negative y-axis. Okay, so if I want the values exactly, so I should put the value of x in such a way that it should be divisible by 6. So let me try with the value of say 300. When I put the value of x as 300, so what I get, this is 3900 minus 3 into 300 divided by 6. It is 3900 minus 900 divided by 6, or 3000 divided by 6. So it will be 500. So 500 I have got it. So x comma y is 300 comma 500. In the same way, I will try to represent this equation number 2 on this graph. For that I require 2 points. So let me write that equation: x plus 3y equals to 1300, or y is equals to, that is 3y equals to 1300 minus x, or y equals to 1300 minus x divided by 3. So let me draw a table which contains x, y and x comma y. So I have to put the value of x. So if I put the value of x as say 300, I will get 1000 divided by 3, which is not divisible of 3. Let me take value of x as say 100. So I will get 1300 minus 100, it will be 1200 divided by 3. So this is 3 ones are 3 400, which means when x is 100, y is 400. Now when say x is say 400, when x is 400, 1300 minus 400, it will be 900. So 900 divided by 3, it will be say 300. So this is 300. I have got 100 comma 400 and 400 comma 300, 400 comma 300. Let me represent equation 1 on our graph. For equation 1, I have got 2 points, that is 100 comma 600 and 300 comma 500. So when x is 100, the value of y is 600. So somewhere here, so this is 100 comma 600, 1 point, and another point is 300 comma 500. So when x is 300, y is 500. So in that way, this is somewhere here. Yes, when x is here, yes. So when x is 300, y is 500. I have 2 points. I can join these 2 points. When I join these 2 points, I will get a straight line. So this line, it represents the equation 3x plus 6y equals to 3900. So representing the second equation, For that I have 2 points as 100, 400 and 400 and 300. So when x is 100, when x is 100, y is plus 400. So second point is this one. When x is 100, y is 400, and when x is 400, y is 300. So this is 400, y is somewhere here. Okay, 400 comma 300. Let me join these two lines. These two lines, it will be, I mean these 2 points. This represents the equation x plus 3y equals to 1300. Question number 3. The cost of 2 kg apples and 1 kg of grapes on a day was found to be rupees 160. After a month, cost of 4 kg of apples and 2 kg of grapes is rupees 300. Represent this situation algebraically and geometrically. Read the question carefully and try to get which are the two variables here. So the variables are, one variable is apple, another variable is grapes, and again we have two situations. So we have to consider the situation and we have to get the equations. So I will take the cost of 1 kg apple as x and cost of 1 kg of grapes as y. I have found the variables as x, that is apples and grapes. So I have I have taken the cost of 1 kg of apple as x and 1 kg of grapes as y. Now coming to the first situation, that is 2 kg of apples and 1 kg of grapes together found to be at rupees 160, means 2 kg of apples. So apple we have x, so 2 kg means multiply with 3, 2, so it will be 2x plus y is equals to 160. This is equation 1. And one more situation is 4 kg of apples and 2 kg of grapes is 300, which is 4x plus 2y equals to 300. This is equation 2. Now we have to represent these two equations geometrically or graphically. Let us represent equation 1 graphically. So I will write equation 1 as 2x plus y equals to 160. I will write y equals to 160 minus 2x. Let us draw a table x, y and x comma y. So we can take any value of x and we can find the corresponding value of y. So it is not necessary that randomly you have to take the value of x first, then finding corresponding value of y. You can take value of y and you can find the corresponding value of x. So let me choose any random value. Say let me take the value of y. Okay, I have written equation y equals to 160 minus 2x, so I can take any value of x. I have taken interval 10, 20, 30, 40. So accordingly I will take, say I will take the value of x as say 50. If I take the value of x as 50, so what I will get, so 2 into 50, it will be 100. So 160 minus 100 is 60. I get 50 comma 60 as my solution. And one more, let me take the value of x, say 60. So when I take the value of this as 60, I will get 120. So 160 minus 120, this will be 40. So point will be 60 comma 40. Now for equation 2, that is 4x plus 2y equals to 300, or 4x equals to 300 minus 2y. I will try to get in another way. So x equals to 300 minus 2y divided by 4. 200 minus 3y divided by 4. Let me draw a table which contains x, y, x comma y. So let me put value of y here. So let me take the value of y randomly. I can take any value. Let me take the value of y here as, say, 30. So when y is 30, so I will get the value of x as 300 minus 2 into 30 divided by 4, which is 300 minus 60, which will be 240 divided by 4. 4 1 is 4, 6 is 24. So x will be 60. Now let me take another value of y. Say when y is 50, the corresponding value of x, it will be, that is x equals to 300 minus 2 into 50 divided by 4. This is 300 minus 100 divided by 4, or 200 divided by 4. So this will be 4 5 this is 50. X is 50. So I got 60 comma 30 and 50 comma 50. So let me represent equation 1. For that I have got 2 points. One is 50 comma 60. When x is 50, its corresponding value of y is 60. So somewhere here, this point, which is 50 comma 60, and one more is 60 comma 40. When y is 60, sorry, when x is 60, y is 40. Here, somewhere here, this is 60 comma 40. Join these two lines. So joining these two lines, we'll get a straight line. This line, it represents the equation 2x plus y equals to 160. For second equation, we have the points 60 comma 30 and 50 comma 50. When x is 60, y is 30. So somewhere here, okay, somewhere up, this is, yes, this is 60 comma 30. And when y is 50, x is 50, y is 50. So somewhere here, okay, 50 comma 50. Let us join these two lines. So sorry, joining these 2 points, and we join these 2 points, we'll get a straight line. Like this. So draw it properly, taking exact value, and marking the exact point, you'll get a straight line. This will represent equation number 2, which is 4x plus 2y equals to 300. Okay, you draw it properly. When you draw it properly, you will get a straight line. Take a graph and take the exact values of, take intervals properly on x-axis and y-axis, and try to represent the points properly. You will get the proper lines. You try it.